Welcome to this month's edition of Portside with the Pilots. I'm your host, Jamie Hudson. Believe it or not, the fall sports season is here. Cross country, soccer, and volleyball are all set to begin, so let's get right to it. Coming up, new University of Portland student athletes explore the city with a scavenger hunt. Also, a recap of the 2015 Portland Pilots Golf Invitational. But first, the Portland Pilots women's soccer team ended last season strong despite missing the playoffs. Portland featured a young roster in 2014 and the team was hurt by a couple of key injuries. But this season, the Pilots are healthier, more experienced, and the returning group is using 2014 as motivation as they embark on the 2015 campaign. Joining the squad is a heralded group of freshmen who should help the Pilots make a push for the playoffs. The quest to return to the postseason began last week with the first official practice, and the team is ready to go with their first game just around the corner.
I think we ended our season pretty well, and coming into the summer in the last 6 weeks, I think we've really built upon that base.
Our freshmen have come in with a pretty good base as far as fitness goes. We've definitely built upon that, and they're running with us, which is really nice. We were unable to do that last year. We're just trying to help them by leading by example and kind of guiding them through taking steps to help better our team.
Honestly, just the bond that we have. We're all pretty close with each other, and that should hopefully reflect on the field. We're a hard-working team. We get along. We all want the same things.
I'm really excited. I think, this team has changed a lot just already from last year, and I'm really excited for what's to come. Freshmen bring so much energy. We have a new mindset, and for me personally, I'm just excited to be back on the field.
Our whole thing is get back on the field and make sure that we're doing everything that we can to support the freshmen, since we were just freshmen not too long ago.
We came in as freshmen under the captains of Kendall Johnson and Taylor Brook, and we've had amazing captains before us. We've had amazing experiences. We know what's expected of us, and now it's time for us to just pass it on to the lower classes. And we're just really excited for the season to start.
Our freshmen are definitely a huge part of our team. The fact that we love having competition even just in practice, it makes us a better team, and I think as long as we take it game by game, we'll definitely get there and reach the goals that we have.
We definitely have some pretty tough competitors. I mean, starting off with our first away trip being Marquette and Notre Dame, that's a true test for us, but our team has never backed down from a team.
Well, since we were such a young team last year, the 3 classes that we're returning, we learned so much. To finish a game, to work through all the injuries. I think this year we can only teach the freshmen exactly what we learned last year, and hopefully they can teach us some new things and we can just continue and learn and kind of forget last year, take it as a lesson.
Last year was a new experience for us because not making playoffs for the first time in a long time was something that we're not used to as a program, and I think that we're going to be able to grow from that just by learning from our mistakes, and it's going to help our team in the long run.
Obviously, there's a lot of learning things to take from that, and the mentality is just way better. And I think going into something with a good, positive mentality will definitely get you far.
The Portland Pilots men's soccer team is loaded with talent and is looking to make some noise this season. The Pilots return 17 players from 2014, while adding a large crew of newcomers who should make an immediate impact on the pitch this fall. The WCC title is up for grabs, and this motivated and determined group is ready to compete for the conference crown, and they're ready to return to the postseason. The Pilots held their first official practice today, and they can't wait to get the season underway.
Last year we had a rough year, only had a couple wins, but we definitely learned from our failures. We're looking to grow off last season. We have a young group coming in right now.
We just try and take them under our wings and teach them what we know the coaches will ask them to do as well, and we just try and do that every day in and out.
And not only on the soccer field, they're great on the field, but off the field as well. They're just a great group of guys, really fun, really good to be around them, and we're happy to have them.
Yeah, it's a real honor to be captain of the men's soccer team. In the previous years, I've led by just working as hard as I can, talking as much as I can, coaching up the younger guys, so it'll be interesting having more of a vocal role this year than I have the last couple of years, and I'm very excited for this year.
I think it's different for each one of us. I mean, I think we all lead in different ways. Yeah, I mean, it's a great honor to be able to be captain of the Pilots men's soccer team.
Deep to Rhodes, the volley, yes!
Personally, I love that we have this challenging schedule coming ahead of us. People think that we're not going to do big things this year just because of our past, and that's not what it's going to be like at all.
Treat every game the same way. It doesn't really matter who we're playing against. We're going to go and we're going to try and play our game, and it doesn't really matter who we're playing against, but it should be fun to get on the road for a while, and it'll be fun.
To be the best, you have to play the best, and that's what we're doing, playing against Virginia, who won the whole thing last year, and playing teams like Marquette, who have done big things in the past and big programs. So we have to take advantage of it and get the wins.
We know what to expect from each other, and we're just really excited to get out there.
Coming up on Portside, a preview of the men's and women's cross-country seasons.